The United States has expanded its offensive against Iran by attacking underground structures linked to Iranian missiles and coastal defense in the Strait of Hormuz. What's at stake is not just an exchange of attacks between two countries. The focus is the American attempt to dismantle the hidden network that Iran has built over the years, to threaten ships, protect arsenals, and maintain its ability to respond. Even under bombardment, the most important target was not visible on the surface. It was tunnels, military caves, protected depots, and buried command centers. The side carrying out this offensive is the United States, with support from allies against Iranian military structures linked to the Revolutionary Guard, coastal defense, and the missile program. Washington launched a continuous air campaign using B-2 bomb and B-52 bombers, as well as other aircraft and assets. Iran in turn appears as the side that had been trying to maintain pressure on traffic in the Strait of Hormuz, with anti-ship missiles, mines, drones, fast boats, and actions to disrupt navigation. When this new chapter gained momentum, it was in mid-March, especially on the night of March 17th, when American aircraft launched a new wave of 5,000-pound bunker buster bomb strikes against underground facilities on the southern coast of Iran. This attack didn't come out of nowhere. It was part of a larger sequence that began weeks earlier with strikes against the military leadership, air defense systems, missile stockpiles, production facilities, and strategic areas linked to Iranian energy and war logistics. Where? All of this is concentrated in two areas that explain the seriousness of the missile crisis. Navigation. The first is the interior of Iran, where there are bunkers, command centers, factories, and missile cities hidden beneath earth and rock. The second is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow passage through which a vital part of the world's oil circulates. Iran has positioned part of its military structure precisely to threaten oil tankers and commercial vessels along this route. That's why the war is no longer just regional. It affects the global market, oil, shipping, fuel, and the cost of living. That's how the United States did it. The text gives great emphasis to the GBU-72 bunker buster bombs presented as a new deep penetration weapon. According to the document, they were used to hit tunnels, depots, and launch positions protected by layers of earth, concrete, and rock. The logic described is simple. The bomb does not explode upon hitting the target. It penetrates, drills in, and only detonates at the point where the damage can be greatest. The effect is to destroy the structure from within that was built precisely to survive. Why did the United States start attacking this type of structure? The main reason would be to cut Iran's ability to block the Strait of Hormuz, reduce the risk to ships, and weaken the Iranian military machine at its most protected base. The reasoning is that as long as these tunnels and bunkers remained operational, Iran could still store missiles, hide launchers, organize new attacks, and keep one of the world's most important maritime routes under threat. That's why the heart of the campaign would not just be destroying visible targets, but dismantling the infrastructure, the hidden structure that supports the threat. At this point, the message is clear behind the tunnels, the missiles, and the bombers. There is a bigger dispute over the Iranian government's ability to continue controlling the domestic situation while losing military and economic ground. The United States decided to attack what they consider the most protected part of the Iranian military structure. The main targets are the bunkers, tunnels, and underground centers connected to the missiles. And the threat in the Strait of Hormuz is posed by bombers and bunker buster bombs. And the reason is to choke off Iran's ability to threaten global trade, reduce pressure on oil, and weaken the regime from within.